copyright claimed, Robert.
I'm too good.
You're too perfect.
Welcome everyone to Haven of Horror. As always, I'm Subject, and we're here to play some more Alan Wake 2.
For the PS2.
So you guys remember where we left off, right?
Nope.
Nope.
That was a while ago.
That was a week ago. Come on.
Yeah, that was a full week. Things have
So
I
happened.
we
can't even
were,
remember what happened yesterday. You expect me to happen what happened last week?
yeah, when we're doing a Let's Play.
Were we?
Hello,
Hello,
anime
fan.
So we stopped Nightingale, and then on the beach, Alan Wake showed up for 12 years.
Yes, I actually do remember that, John. I was just fucking around.
You fucking bastard. Oh, anime fans saw the Minecraft film.
And everybody else did, apparently.
Except for us.
Yeah.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
Hear me,
I can hear
Leia.
Cauldron Lake.
you. Yes.
Dagobah system.
Lake. Where are you?
How to escape.
You must go to the Alan Wake
In
system.
danger. The dark presence.
Whoa.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
Can't we just see this?
They got out.
Noah, that was like a week ago.
Sir,
Oh, you're right.
Apparently,
down.
you two can't remember
I'm gonna
anything
need you
more
to
than
take a
an
breath.
hour.
He's chased the story.
What's your name?
Dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy.
Robert's
now.
like a cat. He doesn't
First
remember
things
things
first.
if he doesn't
What's your
remember
name?
people if he's been
My
separated
name
from them from too long.
Alan Wake.
That's
I'm
true.
a writer. I've been.
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
That's how long it's been since the previous game.
Oh.
Robert, he did his waiting. 13 years of it. And Azkaban.
That's not the right number.
I improvised, okay?
Where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey,
Ernest
Wake?
say hello
Hemingway?
to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
I still don't trust your partner.
Alex Casey.
Should look
Anime
around.
fan says he doesn't know Minecraft very
With the
well,
flooding
but
gone, could be further clues out there.
he liked the film.
The flooding disappeared.
A lot of
very
people are liking
suddenly.
it.
Yeah,
It-
it seems like they
Connection
they
to
made
Minecraft.
it so
To
if you
Nightingale.
don't really know much about Minecraft, you can still enjoy it. But yeah, I mean,
Robert just
doesn't
really
look like
wants to
something
see.
I would like. But
Your band.
Robert just really wants to see the chicken jockey.
I do
Uh,
not. I'm
I would prefer not to see the chicken jockey.
Take your time.
hopefully after the second weekend, some of that nonsense has calmed down.
Well, and apparently it's happening in other movies too.
Yeah.
I've heard stories of that.
These fucking kids. Into Minecraft.
Noah was telling us last night that he's really excited about Lava Chicken.
I was, yeah.
Cool.
He wants to have
Yeah,
some
no,
Lava
I'm
Chicken
really
in the
excited.
mines.
It's like, is that a new item at KFC or something? Lava chicken? Whatever it is, I'm excited for it. What are you looking for?
A locked box.
Oh, okay.
Is that the
A locked
cult with the
box,
tree symbol
Noah.
on it?
Oh, it's one of those memory puzzle things.
Yeah.
That's not it, John. There you go.
It's got a note.
That's probably the worst lock system I've ever
Cult
seen on a
doesn't see their
safe.
victims as people.
It is funny though that you don't have to like go hunting for the code. It's just like right there.
It's like, there you go.
If this was Silent Hill 2, they'd make you hunt for it.
This was Silent Hill 2. You have to like count the number of branches on the tree.
Yep.
And then the pills that are on the sand, and then
Yeah,
count backwards from 70.
that sounds fun.
Oh. Feel like... Oh, because you can go up over here. I do love this beach at sunset setting.
It's really pretty.
And it's not too hard to see or anything.
This is a good looking game. Surprising
it's not too
that
hard
a game.
to see or anything.
No. Looks fine.
I'd swear you could climb up that, but it's not letting me.
You gotta grab onto the yellow.
You gotta let go of the rope. You gotta make the climb and trust yourself.
Oh wait, I think I see why.
There's always gonna be another mountain.
No, there's only one of the proto-xenomorphs to turn into a mountain.
Oh. I did not know about that. That's so weird.
Somebody told me that, but I can't remember. Maybe it was Austin.
Yeah, I think it was Austin. Well, Austin told me last night, but I don't know. Maybe he told you on a separate occasion.
Yeah.
Alien is kind of a weird franchise, not gonna lie. Some weird stuff in like expanded universe stuff that I've heard about.
Well, my favorite is those comics that came out before Alien 3. That's like a bunch of adventures with Ripley and Hicks.
Yeah.
And then they changed them. They reprinted them after Alien 3 to remove Ripley and Hicks and just replace them with generic character.
Yep.
Why would they do that?
So they can still be canon, Noah.
Just have them not be canon.
Boo.
Oh. Everything
Not everything has to
canon.
matter.
Yeah, everything has to matter.
You can do out of continuity stuff. It's fine.
To be fair, that was also a different time where I'm sure like these companies wanted their things to be canon. We didn't really do like. Oh, these aren't canon. Thankfully, the Marvel reprints are the original, like Ripley and.
Yeah,
Hicks.
thank.
Hicks.
That's good. We got to preserve the original piece of art. We can't just go changing things.
No. Back here. Oh, good.
Why didn't you try to pet it?
Hey, this isn't a hunting
Oh,
game,
God.
John.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, now you just pissed it off.
This is all on you.
Come here.
Come on, I want you to do it.
Come on, Pumbaa.
That is a fast warthog.
When I was a young warthog.
When he was a young warthog.
Oh, God.
Is that the William Shatner cover of their sunken blanking?
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Now's not the time to read, John.
Stand still. I mean, goddamn.
Maybe you should follow the arrows. Well,
John. Don't get killed by a warthog. Not even 10 minutes into the stream.
yeah, it's fine.
What, are you fucking kidding me?
Ouch.
Noah, I don't know if you have this. The game audio on my end sounds kind of weird. Like
It
kinda-
sounds a
that might just be me.
little,
like staticky and
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention
Spongy.
something. I don't really know what's going on.
Can one of you?
But that's only when that's only when it's loud.
Can one of you check the YouTube stream to see if it sounds the same?
okay.
I got it.
How many fucking bullets does this goddamn?
I believe it's a wolf.
Sounds okay to me on YouTube.
Yeah, I listened for a second and it seemed fine.
I don't understand why they take so much damage, but then they can like two hit me.
That's what happens when you fight a ghost wolf. Yeah, like the gunshots sound like very arcade-ish, and I can't tell if that's a deliberate choice or not.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Now we've all become monsters, John.
Tell us in the chat if anything goes wrong, but it sounds okay right now.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange,
Ladle.
dark substance. The same
The funniest
substance
sounding word.
Nightingale had left at the
Ladle.
morgue. There was
Ladle,
something
ladle.
hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop surging up around
Hey.
him.
What did the light
Saga
think of the
squeezed
movie?
the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark
What was
matter.
your favorite? The owl.
Burn it away.
I love that owl. He said the light reacted to the substance. I just wonder what it thought.
I'll have to pull up its YouTube
Hmm.
channel and find out.
Watching Light Yagami from Death Note react to movies.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
I would too.
He'd probably only like movies about like power-hungry people.
About vengeance.
Yeah, that too.
He loved the Batman.
But the real question is, would he love the Death Note movie?
No,
Probably not.
that movie sucks ass.
Oh,
No.
from a certain point of view.
From a correct point of view.
From a certain point of view.
Yeah,
I'll
correct.
make you guys do a commentary on that sometime.
Yay.
We have to.
I'll make you watch the Japanese one, the good one.
No, Robert doesn't need to watch that. It's fine. He only needs to watch the American one.
No,
I'll take your word for it.
Noah.
Today's catch: a yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-town walking in the woods just before sunrise. Had binoculars or a telescope or something. Taking notes. Didn't notice me. Good. Don't need the attention. Today's catch: just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them as usual. No one notices a quiet old fisherman, not even the fish.
Whoever wrote this must be dyslexic.
Whoever read this must be dyslexic.
Noah's revealing so much about himself today.
Ah.
Area bridge. That's a good sign.
I mean
That's a
civilization.
neat trick.
It's not the word they said, but
What trick?
There's something written here.
no, they
poem?
said trick. They didn't say
Robert,
A
meat.
riddle. Reminds me of
One
the
bird
nursery
for
rhyme
light,
from
two for
Philadelphia
darkness,
Village.
three birds for a fight. Shut up! I'm reading. 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending. Whatever it may be.
Thank you, Mr. Burns.
You're welcome.
Smithers, I'm reading a poem.
A little closer.
Yes, that'll do.
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Ah, you're a very good reader, sir.
Don't you think I don't know that?
Smithers, who is this disheveled man? That's Alan Wake, sir. He was just discovered on the beach.
Throw him back.
But I like how this keeps some of the mechanics from the first game, like the light being a checkpoint that heals you, while also updating the gameplay to more modern standards. Like, this is creepy in a way the first game isn't.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, it's a lot creepier.
Except with the very 80s arcade sounding sound effects.
I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't know if it's an OBS thing, because it doesn't seem to be affecting the stream.
Oh god.
Ah! No, all you need to do is play with it. He just
Yeah,
wants a
played
treat.
with it. I gave
Just
him a
play
treat.
fetch.
I played fetch.
I was
He
just-
played fetch with the shotgun.
With the bullet.
You are an asshole.
Yes.
You are an mean person. Are your partner and Alan Wake just standing on the beach still, just staring at
Yes.
each other this whole time?
Yeah, they're waiting for me.
They're hearing the gunfire. Can we investigate that?
What,
No.
nothing. No, it's fine.
She's fine.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Rock, rock, tree. Are you bright enough?
Wait, John's reading now. Wow.
Okay.
Usually it's us two.
Remember that
rock, tree.
rock, tree. Okay.
Rock, rock.
So,
Rock, tree, rock, stone, water.
God damn it, Robert. Okay, so that's what. Oh shit. -2.
I can't tell. It's too bright.
I think it's -2.
Yeah, I think it's -2.
+3.
It's +3.
+2.
+2.
Or 6.
6?
Yes.
Does anyone here know how to do first grade math?
2. Wait. 2, 3, 6.
2 hours later.
Or did they want you to add the 3 and the 6? Or the 2 and the 6?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there's a number on top. So 3 plus
3.
3.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Wait, so which rock is first? This one?
What is the number on top? I
7?
can't tell. 7 minus 2?
2 is 5.
Is it?
That's debatable.
3 plus 3.
3 plus 3. So it's 5, 6. And what was the tree?
2, 6 plus 2 is 8.
5, 6, 8.
We did it.
It's not opening.
Okay, so now try 6, 5, 8.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
There we go.
Ooh, we're smart.
We did it. We graduated 3rd grade.
Did you guys ever watch Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader and then get really pissed off?
no.
No. I remember when that show was on. I think my parents watched it, and I just saw a little bit of it when it was on. But no, I never got pissed off at it.
I was like,
I
I'm
remember
not
seeing-
smarter than a 5th grader, damn it.
I remember catching a couple episodes like, I don't know what fucking school these 5th graders went to, but we did not learn this shit.
Robert was outraged.
What, they just know rocket science?
Basically.
No, I mean, all those game shows are rigged. That's just the way it is. My game show of choice was The Price is Right. I thought that was awesome.
My mom's a big Jeopardy fan, so I've seen quite a bit of that.
My grandparents, my grandpa was Price is Right. And my grandma was Wheel of Fortunes and Jeopardy because they aired like at the same time. So those are the ones that
Yeah.
I watched. Noah.
Guests Miriam and Matt. Thanks for the lovely hike. Patty came down from NYC and loved every minute of the trap. I almost said trap.
Trap?
I hold on. Lori and Bob. Oh, Robert. These paths have seen better days. Kev, nice views you got here. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way?
Oh my god. Lori and Bob and Halloween had an affair.
Oh my god.
Goes all the way to the top.
Robert.
Camping do's and don'ts from your friendly park ranger. Do hike and enjoy the scenery. Set up your tent. Enjoy a nice meal. Relax. Don't chop down trees. Leave your trash behind. Be loud and obnoxious. Start a forest fire. And remember, always have fun.
I already
Thrilling
did all of the
documents.
don'ts on my first day. This is important to read, I bet.
Yeah.
This will come in later.
See, Robert doesn't understand this concept, but it's world building.
Oh. I liked Wheel of Fortune, but the one I watched the most, like by far, was Family Feud.
Family Feud.
That's
I've
definitely
only seen
more than any other game show.
I've only seen clips of Family Feud.
I've never caught
context.
his run live. When I watched it, the guy that was hosting was the Home Improvement guy.
Oh.
But the Steve Harvey clips are like the most unhinged.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods.
What?
Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret
I'm
truth.
sorry, Mr.
The
Owl.
real
We just
identity
want to
of the
hear what you
cultists
think.
prowling in the woods.
I don't want to lick your fucking
Real
Tootsie
faces
Pop,
hid
okay?
behind the masks. Real hands held the knives.
Please, we need to
Real
know.
people fulfilling a grim purpose.
How many licks does it
The
take?
forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from.
I'll
the
give you
trees.
some licks.
Give you
Bitch.
some licks. Yeah, I like the Family Feud clip where he's like, Nana, Nani. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, no, I mean there were good episodes, but Steve Harvey's run definitely hit a point where some studio executive was like, "Have you ever seen the Jerry Springer Show? Let's put a little bit of that into Family Feud."
Is he still hosting it? Like, I don't even know who's doing it.
I don't think so, but I really don't know. Like, I'm sure they stopped during like COVID and stuff, but I don't know if he's come
one
back
of you
since and done
Google
more.
who's the current host of Family Feud. I'm curious.
Okay, let me see.
They don't need to make more. There's like 2,000 episodes.
You don't know how how game shows work.
So is Family Feud even still on?
I don't know.
That's what we're trying to find out, Noah.
All right.
Yeah, but no, it hit the point where they were like, okay, let's bring in like the stupidest, most insane people to cause pure chaos.
Yeah, and the show is better for it. No, it's just he really knows how to settle or sell that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's a computer.
Computer.
Fuck numbers.
Shit, hold on.
Noah's forgotten how to Google.
No, it's Louis
Easy,
Anderson.
buddy.
Where the fuck is Louis Anderson?
He's the current host.
Are you sure?
Where the fuck is Louis Anderson?
Isn't he an older host?
Hold on.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh no, maybe it's still Steve Harvey.
Because I am pretty sure I know who Louis Anderson is. And he had an animated series when I was a kid. But I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
No, I think you're right.
Or Robert, since Noah's researching, you get to read that.
Objective: research into the reality-altering effects discovered in the Cauldron Lake area, utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. Methodology: the FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as quote-unquote fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as a source of their own inspiration, while by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme text with a specific function, and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process, with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data, with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted, and the testing based on our results. Get that?
What?
No,
Say it again.
I did not get that. But I do have, so the current host is still Steve Harvey. And in 2023, Family Feud was renewed for 3 more seasons, going until May 2026.
Oh, he's still going.
Love to see it.
So we can tune into it right now.
When are we going to start our Family Feud channel?
Right now.
Oh, Louis Anderson is dead, you jackass.
Oh, he is?
I'm like 90% sure that is the guy that had an animated show on PBS, I think.
Life with Louis.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that
I
show
never
was
heard of
about, but I watched it a lot.
What about Lucky Louie?
I don't know what that is. I just find out about this guy and now he's dead? Fuck.
You just found out about him?
Yeah, no, he was the host of Family Feud. I want to say probably the early 2000s, late 90s.
All right, what do I know?
Yeah, Noah's,
When are we
Noah's trying to lie to us
when are we starting our Lucky Louie channel?
right now.
Right now.
Hell yeah. Do you
Where
think Louis
we review the old obscure sitcom Lucky Louie.
that lasted 1 season? Do you think they'll ever bring back Louis?
Yeah.
No.
You guys
There's
ever,
a reason
like
why
think
they
about that though, like the shows that only lasted like a season, but like there is a show out there that exists.
Yeah.
Like there's this show called Savannah that was canceled and replaced with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I think about that show sometimes, like, yeah, that show existed and then it didn't.
Called Savannah?
Yeah.
What was it
That's-
about?
I don't know, but that's why Buffy season 1 is only 12 episodes, because it was a mid-season replacement.
And then that went on to be a huge deal.
Yeah.
And no one remembers the other show.
Yeah.
What I never understood with television more so than film, it's the amount of shows that last like a good 5 or 6 seasons and then are canceled and end on cliffhangers. I think it's strange that happened as much as it did. Where it's like you have a proven audience that likes your show and is a fan of it, and to not say, hey, okay, we're ending this, here's like, I don't know, 5 more extra episodes just to wrap it up. Like that has happened.
I feel like that is more of a
in
modern
rare
thing.
exception.
Back in the day, it was just, nope, you're done.
You're done. Yeah. Like My Wife and Kids, which was a sitcom I liked back in the day. Like that show ends on a cliffhanger, and it's done. Like that's.
Yeah.
I think it's
like,
weird.
And it's funny because that show Chuck I've mentioned a couple times has the opposite problem, where it does have kind of a fitting finale, but like people didn't want to let it go, so it got renewed for a new season, and then the actual finale is terrible.
Oh.
It's like, no, you should have stopped.
Sometimes you just gotta let things end.
We're missing a couple of dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, several shows have come back due to fan demand, and I can't think of many that did
Futurama.
successfully in like. I was gonna say Futurama, but now it feels like that's like.
But I don't
why are
even
we still
mean
doing this?
like.
Futurama just
I don't
won't
even
stop
mean-
coming back.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even mean like the current iteration. I mean when it came back to Comedy Central.
But even that first finale, I think, was liked though.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this
no.
me? All right. Trip of the day. When nature calls on a hike, check the direction of the wind before answering. Observations. Hikers have broken off branches of some of the trees down by the lake to make an illegal fire. Tried to fix some of the damage, douse the area, maybe put up more instructional signs. I also found some tracks I couldn't recognize. Pretty big. A wolverine, a Hugh Jackman, or footprints
Whoa.
that were smeared. Either way, they were wandering around in strange patterns. Might be a sick animal. We'll need to keep an eye out.
What is this hippy dippy bullshit?
Looking after sick animals? That's gay.
I don't think you can say that.
Sorry. That's lame. Does this still me?
Yes.
Or Robert?
724, poem of the day. The sun as she sleeps, know not the woes of men, who toss and turn and worry and fret, and wish they had her blissful slumber. That didn't rhyme. Observations. Picked up a bunch of trash left by tourists despite posted guidance. Humans are the worst. 725. Thought of the day. Every majestic pine was once just a wee acorn. Chris Pine? Observations. A lot of new growth in the area. Some of the samplings I planted earlier are really thriving. Must be all this rain. I don't mind it either. Great sounds to sleep to. It's amazing what a good night's rest and a warm cup of tea can do.
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself. It's so amazing what a good night's sleep can do.
Oh, look at these fucking dishes.
Ugh, clean up after yourself. Also, a poem doesn't have to rhyme, Robert.
I disagree.
You can't disagree with the facts.
You can't handle the facts, machine. Tree, boat, eye, candy, bird.
Something feels different. Push the ground.
King Shark. We love him.
This is ridiculous. What is this?
Those footprints.
A charm. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Shut up about Logan.
That was strange.
It's almost
Gotta
like
keep an
it's
eye
your
out for
kid or
Dorothy's
something.
rhymes.
Jeez.
Yeah, no one wants to hear you talk about your kid at work, lady. Keep that at home.
You're a mother? Okay. Keep it to yourself.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-friggin-do.
I was a kid once. You don't hear me yapping about it.
I haven't seen anything that resembles a computer code, have you?
Some was a what?
Sorry. Resembles a
the
computer?
code.
Oh.
You know, the code to get into the computer?
Try tree, bird, candy.
It's... Oh my god. Numbers!
Yeah, you see those pictures you can click on?
Fucking Jesus.
No, there was a... You gotta look for like a note or something. With numbers.
Like the show.
A note or something? I didn't know there was a show called that.
Yeah. It had David Krumholtz. I remember it being alright. It's one of those 2000s crime shows.
What was he writing a note about?
The numbers. Oh, wait.
What?
Got a key. Chair.
Coffee pot.
Yeah, you were talking about Futurama a second ago. I'm not sure where you're really going with that, but that feels like one where fans couldn't let go, and we just keep bringing it back.
It gets worse.
Yeah,
each
no,
time.
Do we need to?
That was an example of that, yeah. Because the original finale's good. Like, the Fox finale is pretty good, but I don't know much about the history of that show, but I feel like that's the big reason why it was brought back, because of fan outcry. That was just the first show that came to mind when you were talking about that.
I was also thinking, like...
oh, wait a minute. Can't see what that says. Oh, 2, 5... There we go.
Oh.
It's on that sticky note. I just couldn't see it.
That's amazing.
Noah.
Dr. Marmont, nice Marmont, and Dr. Marmont.
No relation.
Yeah, no relation. Here is the promised update on the project's first experimentations. The test items were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. There's no and, but I don't know. The sentence felt weird, just me listing things, and then it ended. Anyway, the iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. The test results negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, lead researcher, Department of Parafictional Research.
What?
It's your turn, buddy. Read.
I have received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, writing will indeed lend to the needed credibility of the project in both leading it and creating testing material. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, lead researcher, Department of Parafictional Research.
I like that he just doesn't say one of the words because he can't say it in whatever accent he's in. Alright, than
That Dr. Eugene Campbell is a pretty eccentric one. His voice changed between emails.
How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the park.
We're in gunshots.
Were you hunting out there? Were you just killing wolves?
But
No.
no.
No, I wasn't.
But when I brought up though shows being revived for like fan outcry, the one I was thinking of was Arrested Development, the Netflix era,
Yes.
which
yeah.
I've heard not great things about.
I mean,
Season
that show
4.
is never
Season
good,
4 is.
so.
Shut up,
Oh.
John. That's my favorite sitcom. It's hilarious.
I like what I've
but
seen of it. I've seen the first like I don't know couple seasons or so.
The first 3 seasons are like perfect, but then it was canceled after season 3. Season 4
Never
is the
brought it
first
back.
Netflix. It's the first Netflix season, and it's interesting, but yeah, it's ultimately not great. They tried experimenting with the binge formula that was, pretty new at the time. And so basically each episode was just following a different character, and that's a very like strong ensemble in that show. So when they were all separated, there was just something that the show lost. But it was supposed to be, if you binge the entire season altogether, there was like little things that would come back and be recontextualized by the end of the season, and it just didn't really work. And then season 5 is just bad.
Yeah,
So-
five is what I heard sucked.
Yeah, I love that show though. I'm sad that it fell off.
Eyeball, tree, bird, art, house.
Bird.
This kid's a shitty artist.
Hey, they're just learning. Go easy on them.
No.
This kid's art made me want to fucking puke. I was sick to my stomach.
A weird feeling something's changed.
Yeah, the order of the pictures is different. I'm going to the light, John.
Don't go into the light. Her footsteps. Her footsteps are like 8-bit game sound effects. It's like boop, boop, boop. The audience won't be able to hear that, but that's what we hear.
We sound crazy, but we're not fucking crazy.
No, wait.
Would a crazy person say they're not crazy? I didn't think so.
Yeah, that didn't fix it. It's okay, John.
It sounds
just-
like Galaga.
It's just amusing.
Pew, 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 pew.
That man is playing Alan Wake 2. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Oh, we're lost.
Because we've been here before. We're going in circles.
Another charm for my bracelet.
That's a tiny treehouse.
Oh, fuck. Run! Do you need to look for anything else here, John?
There's one more. Oh,
What?
damn it. Come on. There's one more thing we need to do here, and then we can move on.
Okay.
It's...
I wonder what Alan and her partner are talking about right now.
What's that stuff?
My name is Alan Wake.
My name is Alex Casey.
My name is Alan Wake.
It's just that over. Yes, I heard you the first time. My name is Alan Wake. Okay, shut up, dude.
Water. Boat.
Fire. Earth. Air. Long ago.
Doesn't look right.
Then everything changed when the Alan Wake attacked.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
Stop bragging about your bracelet.
I believe Saga can save the world. Da-na-na. Who's ready for more Avatar stuff?
Yeah.
By Avatar, I mean The Last Airbender, not the James Cameron thing.
Maybe, if it's done well. Like, that is a universe that I think is interesting.
I mean, if it's like 2D hand drawn, the idea of seeing more of that on the big screen could be cool. Because we need 2D animation to do well in the theaters.
Yeah, we do. It did not do well this year.
Guys, nobody cares about 2D animation except kids and families. We
But
make things for them.
the problem is that they recast everybody, and I kind of want to boycott it. I'm very upset about that.
Just for recasting?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
not wild on them recasting. Like, because you're talking about, like, Aang and Zuko and all that, right?
Yeah, like it's the movie is a direct continuation of that show, just picking up like a few years later, and they've recast everybody, and I'm like, I don't know, that kind of kills a lot of my personal interest in it.
I
It
would
kills a
have to
lot of the
hear
novelty of.
No, I mean, that kind of sucks, but it's like, that's the only reason you want to boycott it.
Yeah.
I would have to hear the new voices before I have an opinion, but I mean, that does suck.
To be fair, I love that series, and I like the world of that series. I don't care about more content in that world.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
need
not.
to see that world fleshed out anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I like Legend of Korra. It's got some strong stuff, but yeah, I'm like you. I'm kind of indifferent. Like, yeah, we'll see.
And I'm
Yeah,
also
just
more
hit me.
forgiving of Korra just because, like, Nickelodeon tried to screw them so bad.
Oh yeah, totally.
And I tried watching Korra a long time ago and didn't really get into it, but I know people like that show.
The thing
Well-
the thing I'm probably most excited for is however that video game they're working on turns out, just because I don't think the definitive video game in that world has been made yet, and that could be really cool.
I don't know. I saw that
Okay, yeah.
crappy tie-in they released a few years ago. That.
Oh
that's pretty
god.
cool. No, Korra's weird because, like, when that was first announced, I don't know if you remember this. That was like a mini series. It was just gonna be one season, and then Nickelodeon was like, "No, you got to make more." So like, well, shit. We wrote this as a one-off thing. And
That's
then,
funny though, because season 1, I don't remember season 1 having all that satisfying of an ending. So that surprises me.
I
That
thought
was
it did.
it was just intended to be one thing.
I assume that they changed the ending to be more like open-ended, but I don't remember. And then by season 3, it was like, yeah, we're taking you off TV and putting you on our website. And we're also going to change your episode, like slash your budget, change your episode count.
Why even bother?
I don't know. The release of season 3 and 4 was all over the place.
Yep.
Like, we're gonna renew more of the show, but we're gonna do everything in our power to make it bad.
Yeah. And then it has one of the like ballsiest finales I think I've ever seen for a kids TV show. It's
Oh, really?
insane.
I don't
Especially
know
for the
anything about
time.
the finale.
Well, and overall, in terms of seasons, I think 3 was probably the strongest. That was them firing on all cylinders. 2 was just spinning their wheels like, I don't know. We're making this up as we go along. 3, I thought was pretty fantastic.
I do remember liking 3. Is 3 where Toph comes back?
No, that's 4, but that's like early in 4.
The episode where Toph comes back was really sweet.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Oh, Toph's awesome.
But that's dealing like directly with the fallout of some of the stuff that happens.
No,
at the end of
3 and 4 goes to really dark places.
Really dark, yeah.
I'm surprised it has one more season than Avatar did.
Yeah, but
they don't keep with the elemental books like that. It's different, and it does a lot more with the spirit world.
Mm-hmm. Also, their seasons are a lot shorter, so I think Last Airbender still had more episodes technically.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think season 1 is the only one to have an element for the season name.
Right.
That's just
And
air.
he puts on airs.
Ooh.
But Avatar: The Last Airbender is an interesting one where that is a show that's kind of canceled because they did have plans for a 4th, but then 3 just worked out. Like, yeah, I guess we can end here.
And 3 is
I
also
didn't even know that.
short. That is interesting because even with 3 being shorter than the other 2 seasons, I don't know how you get a whole other season material out of that.
No, I think
Yeah,
it's like an
that's
episode longer.
That's the end. Like,
Right.
Are
Well,
you
because
sure 3 is longer?
I think it's like 1 episode longer than the first 2. But they also, you might be misremembering it because 3 is kind of split in half. So maybe that's.
I mean, it's possible.
Because they kind of did the Breaking Bad thing where there was like clearly 2 halves of 3.
Mhm.
But it's still just one long season. Yeah, the first 2 episodes were, the first 2 seasons were 20 episodes, and then season 3 Fire was 21 episodes.
For some reason, season 3 feels like it was only 13 episodes.
Yeah, you might just be thinking of the back half because like that whole season aired like over the course of a year, not just a few months.
Before
Yeah,
you say
probably.
anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No
I'm
one
freaking out.
texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's
No, you're
not
not.
the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower.
Terminator
and
shot.
bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her.
There's no fate but what Saga makes for herself.
Now I want to watch Avatar and Korra.
Why didn't you call?
At the same time.
I'm sorry.
Most Korra, because I don't think I've watched that since the finale aired.
But what about you? You sound
Yeah, I haven't gone back to it nearly as much.
No, it's
I just remember having, like I said, having mad respect for the way they ended that.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep
Oh,
an
that's
eye
a
out for
Jumanji
it.
reference.
Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Logan's a girl?
Logan, you're a girl. Coffee.
Yup.
Yep.
This is such a Twin Peaks scene, Noah.
Yeah. They got their damn fine cup of coffee.
Even the music is a little Twin
Is there anyone
Peaksy.
you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake?
Yeah, good.
Hello.
Gone a long
Hello,
time.
Jake.
No. No.
Hello.
What's up, Jake?
They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years.
Likely story.
Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages.
No, thank you,
You had
Alan.
what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
This guy's kind of
Did
loopy.
you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
Like a moth to the flame.
I remember. I remember.
I think they should clean that up.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Down the rabbit hole.
Evening, Mr. Wick.
So it's funny you say that because there are rumors
Yeah.
before his death that that actor was supposed to be in this game as the TV show host. That you
Oh.
saw.
Lance Reddick?
Yeah, rumor has it he was supposed to be this guy on the TV.
Cool.
'Cause he
Late
was
nights
in
with the
Quantum
devil.
Break.
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
What?
Whoa.
This is trippy, dude.
It is Late Night with the Devil.
When you bring me on, can you introduce me as Alan Wake?
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show.
That's not Robert De Niro.
Robert, do you recognize him though?
Is that Martian Manhunter?
It is.
So good to see you.
Yeah. CW.
Wait.
Supergirl Martian Manhunter.
Oh, I thought you meant movie Martian Manhunter.
You're like, that's not that guy.
That's not the general.
Get old.
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
Asgard?
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
The exact same cover.
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story?
These graphics are so lifelike.
Wait,
Yeah.
this isn't right.
They look like real people.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me.
Oh my god, it's Cyborg Superman.
But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
Foreshadowing.
Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room.
Reminded me of the fourth Matrix movie, the meta one.
Have you ever seen that really old movie?
The Matrix Resurrections.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps.
Like the Twin Peaks.
Yeah, Alan Wake: The Return.
One of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta narratives.
Oh, fuck.
I kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
I'm a video game character again.
Hello?
Makes your brain hurt to think about it, doesn't it?
I'm losing it.
I've gone cross-eyed.
I needed to get home.
I can't believe it took me 4 hours to play as
What the
Alan
hell was
Wake
that
in this
interview?
Alan Wake
Some kind
game.
of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
No,
An
that is
American
not
horror
canon.
story.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
It's like that really old movie. Thor.
It's like 6'5" neighbor of the beast. That's kind of amusing.
So, if you guys forgot, the old gods of Asgard were those old guys from the first game that made you play the song on the jukebox.
Lime in the coconut?
Yeah,
Those are the old gods of Asgard.
yeah.
It's funny because you said ass.
I didn't mean to accentuate the ass part.
I don't know why you did, but I was just like, okay, whatever.
Noah's always accentuating his ass. You can't help it.
No. Not on stream.
No.
It's not the time.
Wait.
It's not that kind of show, Noah.
No. We don't want to get demonetized. No, but I forgot that those guys were gods. When was I don't remember when that was revealed.
Yeah,
it's
one
their-
of the hammer.
It's their band, man. One's Thor and the other's Odin.
Oh. Never mind.
Oh my god. I'm in too many cooks, aren't I?
Where's Snarf?
Hey!
Too many
I
cooks.
think I've been locked in.
Takes a lot
Anybody?
to make a stew.
Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
John, you've seen that, right?
What?
Too Many Cooks.
Maybe. Is that the? It's like the sitcom opening that goes forever.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Austin showed that to me.
I've
It's
never heard
great.
of this talk show.
Yeah, it's a great video.
It turns into existential horror.
Was I losing
Yeah.
my mind?
I would watch every iteration of that show that they have in that video, though. Especially the sci-fi one.
It's a cookbook.
But I think it's really interesting how this game integrates like just real footage.
Yeah, it's cool.
It kind
But
of feels like a
John-
combination. Why?
I'm playing a game for gameplay. I don't want to watch it.
Oh. But it feels like a culmination of what they started with Quantum Break. Except instead of having to download an entire TV show, it's just like cutscenes in the game.
Yeah, and I was surprised that the live action stuff started in the first game too. So it's like the continuation of that.
Wait, is the code
I'll-
665?
Ah, maybe.
Try it.
It also reminds me of like, do you guys remember movie tie-in games back in the day when they just like, for cutscenes, just use clips of the movie in really low
Yeah.
standard quality definition?
Batman
Yeah.
Begins.
There
Yeah.
was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make
Oh, there he
out.
is.
What was that?
Look, there he is.
Impossible to
Get him out of here.
No, I remember the Revenge of the Sith game having clips from the movie.
Do
In
not
really
remember
low
that,
quality.
It's been a long time.
Do all of the prequels have tie-in games?
Episode.
Yes, technically.
I don't think Attack of the Clones does.
It just had a Game Boy game. Got it.
Oh, weird.
But yeah,
I wonder if that one had cutscenes that were just clips from the movie.
No.
But in really low, but even in an even smaller screen.
I wish.
So this doesn't have anything to do with anything, but
Oh shit! We're not playing the game anymore, guys.
hold on. We actually have the Phantom Menace tie-in.
Ooh,
Oh, there is
fancy.
a Phantom Menace game. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
there were a
being-
lot.
I remember getting stuck.
Because the famous ones were the Pod Racer and
I know about that.
the space one.
Yeah, I assumed it was just the Pod Racer game. I didn't know that they had a full-on game. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Because yeah, episode 2 just had like a cheap side-scroller Game Boy game, but then there was also like the Clone Wars video game and stuff like that.
This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced about riding here for countless days.
So we're finally playing as Alan in an Alan Wake game.
I already made that joke, Noah.
A summary of the story so
You did?
far,
You did,
but other
John.
notes as well.
He did.
Warnings.
In the stream?
Yes, it was like 5 minutes
15
ago.
minutes
What?
Scratch filled with dread.
Did you check out for a minute?
Words.
I think somebody said Noah's shutdown code.
You must run.
I blacked out. I was imagining myself in a late night talk show.
You were hearing studio laughter that like blocked out anything he and John were saying.
I didn't
Was,
remember much,
too focused.
but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Spooky.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
That guy in the TV is really ugly.
Welcome back to the show.
That beard,
So,
that hair,
Alan, as the
cheap
creator
suit.
of the character, how do you feel about this?
I would never take on a style like that.
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
I don't trust him.
Why is he making a Jack Nicholson
He looks
face?
exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
Joel McHale?
I'm a huge fan of your books.
So,
British Joel McHale.
what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine.
Wait a minute, are you Jake Gyllenhaal?
I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations,
It's Jake Reeves.
I don't know. I guess I
Keanu
just
Gyllenhaal.
wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain
Arnold
made it
Ruger
physical.
for
It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel, the only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
The lamp looks like a leg.
It came in a box that said Fragile. Must be Italian. So we gotta remember something about a lamp. Five. All right, 5, 6.
Okay,
5.
so you count the amount of times they
No,
blink.
no. No. 5, 6, 5, John.
Yeah, we'll go.
But yeah, Sam Lake, like I mentioned before, is like the guy that's responsible for creating these games. So he gets his own role. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can tell that the guy that plays like is the face of Alan Wake is dubbed over. It's kind of funny.
There's green lighting everywhere. It's like I'm in a Mike Flanagan picture.
I also won't stop talking like a Mike Flanagan picture.
Hello?
Hello? What? Oh god, jeez, fuck.
There you are, Tom. Oh, not so
Should have
much
said something
evil
before
that not
barging
one
into
fool
my
as well.
apartment.
Not one without the other. Good to see you.
That doesn't mean much coming from you.
I can't find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a
Why are you
tool
talking like the
can
Swedish
build his
chef?
own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out.
You're
But don't
talking
you
to
worry, Tom.
Swedish Willem
The home
Dafoe
is
for a
still
long
there
time.
where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
It sounds like you don't know how to
Janitor
mop
was a guy
right.
out there, but still a friendly face. I had
It says you.
would get me out of here.
What are you talking about, Tom?
So that is a character from Control. So it's kind of interesting that he's able to be in the dark place and the bureau.
Well, that sucks for him, I guess.
Maybe there's two of them. Doppelganger. Oui. Oui. Oh, we can listen to the radio. I'm stepping all over the spots you mopped.
You're providing work, actually?
You should be grateful for what I'm doing.
Where's the basement?
Hell if I know.
The The basement.
The only thing I see is that shortcut, but he's blocked it. Unless it's this door over here.
Is that the way you came?
Is, but maybe this leads to the base. Oh, wait a minute. Basement.
Yeah, it'd be that sign that says basement.
There it is.
Why didn't you see it earlier, Noah?
I wasn't paying attention. I haven't played this game before, John. Why would I know the way?
Because you should. Robert, are you watching The Last of Us tonight?
Of course.
Are you though?
I don't know.
The
Oh my god.
host?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape.
He's doing a little Rod Sterling.
Visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our
Oh my god, he's surrounded by orbs.
Oh no.
Any ghosts?
No, it's your favorite show.
Yay!
Oh no. Night Springs went woke.
This is the new reboot hosted by Jordan Peele.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Doesn't make any sense. You can't wear a lamp.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
That's what a lamp does.
Oh fuck, I can't plug it in anywhere.
Between the lamp and the
No.
light overhead.
Oh my god.
The light jumped into my lamp.
That was a
The room
fuzzy
changed,
sound.
like something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Well, I need you to have a flashlight, buddy. I can't see when I get rid of the light.
What's on the telly?
That doesn't make any sense.
It's just static, Robert. Why are you confused by static on a television?
It stinks and I don't like it.
Change the channel.
It's like I was shifting between two different realities.
The dark place wants to drown me.
But whoa.
I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral of the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door?
I hate this channel.
And a lake? That's not a lake.
End of parts.
Part 2? Yeah, part 2. Someone get these moths out of here.
Oh god. You're in the Matrix room again.
He turns around and there's an old man sitting in a chair. Hello. You are trapped in the dark place. Ergo.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. The call was for me. It was something important. I needed
Thank
to
you.
answer.
It's Victor Zaz trying to talk to you.
He's gonna spill his guts about his life story. Don't answer it. Cutting and cutting, shut up!
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
You ever seen that movie Phone Booth?
No?
No, I don't watch movies.
That later. There are
Fuck.
spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu
hedgehog?
washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again.
You sound like Peter Stormare.
Don't worry. I got it now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Casey.
Casey Jones?
The man had said Caldera
Yes.
Street Station. I had to go there.
I like how this all looks.
Yeah.
An atmosphere to it.
This looks awesome.
Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Hint, hint.
There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
Crime Alley.
This is where the Waynes were murdered.
Look, I can see the pearls.
They still haven't cleaned those up.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey, looking into a murder.
No, you're not. You're British Joel McHale.
There's a piece of evidence, a
Jeff Winger.
manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim?
Oh, God.
Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
I need guns.
Lots of guns. He really is Keanu.
Blinsky.
The Inception bomb was loud.
It was breaking the sound barrier.
1 second. I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Game's getting trippy.
Pretty trippy. Pretty trippy.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in here reminding me of season 3 of Twin Peaks, which is John's favorite season, of course. He's talked about it many times. But no, it's cool. It's cool so far.
Yeah, I think it's slowed down a little. Like, it's gotten a little repetitive, but it's still interesting.
Oh, okay. I'm invested. Now that we're more focused with Alan, I'm invested in it. I also forgot that tonight was the premiere for Last of Us, I guess.
That's season 2.
Yeah. So you guys will be watching that, and I will not.
Because you need to watch season 1.
Yeah, not a top priority, but yeah, sometime.
Ooh, what is a top priority? What TV are you watching this year?
Well, nothing right now. I'm more of a movie guy anyway.
Yeah, I've been catching up on a lot of movies.
What have you seen lately?
Like, I told you I watched Possession for the first time.
Right,
Which
yeah.
is pretty cool. I've also watched some Gene Hackman movies. Like Hoosiers. was
Oh,
really good.
yeah. I still gotta watch a few Gene Hackman movies I haven't seen yet. I want to watch The French Connection this year.
It's really good.
And a few others.
Yeah,
Of
but
course, I'm gonna rewatch the Superman movies before Superman comes out, so it's like that's already checked off. But there's a few others I still want to see.
Yeah, I'm also in a Val Kilmer mood now.
The books I had written for years.
I rewatched Batman Forever this week.
Picking up Casey's gun felt
Oh,
like
the
I
best
was
of those
assuming
movies.
the role of the detective.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
Right now.
The Doors
I needed to get back to
and
the subway
Kiss Kiss
station
Bang Bang
entrance.
soon.
Yeah, I still need to watch The Doors. It was $4 to rent and $5 to buy digitally, so I was like, fine, I just bought it. Yeah, so I'll get to it.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I'm curious. But no, it's interesting you compare this to season 3 of Twin Peaks. I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Except
Just
this is
some
done
in some
better.
of the aesthetics. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Oh no, it's the shadows.
It is Keanu. Gotta go fast.
Oh, that took me a second. I haven't watched Sonic 3.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of those Sonic movies.
That's what we're gonna do next week. All 3 of them.
Is John's gonna die?
Woo. Whoa.
Holy shit, that's scary.
Alan, you alright, buddy? Yeah, looks like a hobo.
That's scary. What the fuck?
Trapped in a loop.
Use the middle stick to dodge.
Remember to hit the buttons during the QuickTime events.
Darkness now. Restless shadows block my way.
Shoot him. Shoot him now. Shoot him now.
Pardon me. Nothing to see here.
No, you
Just
gotta
drift
watch.
off.
You gotta catch up on The Last of Us.
No.
We already talked about it.
Yeah, but I wasn't here, damn it.
Nope. The moment
Ah.
has passed. You snooze, you lose.
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
But no, we need.
Yes.
Sorry, I was
Yes.
eating and it wouldn't. Lost. We need a tiebreaker on episode 3.
It's Nick Offerman, so no, I'll probably like it.
I mean, I'm not like a giant Parks and Recs fan or anything.
Oh my god. Why don't you
I don't
get
know.
on a
I don't know
truck?
anything about that episode, but Robert's probably right.
Wow. Let's see how it is.
Why does the gun?
Damn it.
Maybe try hitting them next time.
That was
Did you
a
forget how
helpful
to
piece
aim?
of advice.
Do my best.
The alley in darkness now. Restless shadows block my way.
Noah, this is what I meant about it getting kind of repetitive. Like, yeah, you walk here, you die. You walk here, you know. It's like the same thing's happening over and over
I'd like
again.
to see you do better.
How much of it? How much of it is the game?
Again, I would like to see either of you do better.
Yeah,
Do
is
better.
there a reason you're not shooting them?
Do you mean the ones in the alley?
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not trying to be like a dick. I'm genuinely curious.
Ammo saving.
Okay.
Conserving ammo.
I could use the light to banish the shadows.
The light. The light. I hope I don't find a fucking weird sewer king down here.
I don't know what that says, my guy.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
You must go deeper into the subway.
He goes back up.
Was he? Whoa.
Whoa.
Interesting. And now we're stealing stuff again.
Hey, no one said that Alan Wake was a purely good person. He's not a superhero. He's not Superman, you know.
You know? They think I'm hiding in the shadows, but I am the shadows.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
When my lamp hits the sky, it's not just a signal. It's a warning.
Warning. I need to climb that fence like Liam Neeson did in Taken 3.
With 20 cuts. Hello, sir. Well, now he knows you're there.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He just went.
Oh.
It was locked from the other side. There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it.
What's happening?
Can you pull out the lamp thing here?
Use the lamp.
I was just wondering if where that arrow was pointing, like, if there'd be a staircase or something.
Yeah.
Well, I did say that because if you can, there's a little like symbol that pops up. I don't know if you noticed.
Gotcha.
Here, I'll show you. See it on the bottom?
Oh.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Nope, that didn't do it.
I'm gonna die in here. I am royally fucked.
Like the narration just gets more and more desperate.
Oh, Jesus, God, help me.
Just way less descriptive and like writerly. It's more just like fucking help. I'm trapped.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
Now we're gaming.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're Allening with Wake.
Don't jump, Alan.
You've got so much to...
It's not high enough.
He is trapped in purgatory.
Lost? Yep.
Yes, we are.
Old case. Return. Make the climb.
I had written books about
Whoa.
Something Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It
I do not
remains
mind the rain
bruises
sometimes.
under my skin like tattoos.
Is that...
Bruises in my
yeah.
soul. Scar
It's
tissue in
Alex
my heart.
Casey.
The rain never stopped falling.
It can't rain all the
I never
time.
stopped drinking.
Did Alan Wake write The Crow?
But are you gonna buy the Alan Wake DLC for Dead by Daylight?
Oh, I forgot that was the thing. Did they just have him like as a character?
Yeah. I was tempted, but I was like, I don't play it enough.
I would buy Nicolas Cage though.
But just Nicolas Cage, just the person?
Yeah,
that's a DLC.
He's in that game.
That's silly.
I mean, this is also the horror game that was like, yeah, here's a K-pop DLC.
I mean, Sabrina Carpenter's in Fortnite now. Like, nothing surprises me anymore.
Fortnite also isn't specific to one genre, though.
That's true. Yeah, but Nicolas Cage, he's horror adjacent.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in plenty of horror movies.
Like Ghost Rider.
Just get one of his characters, not him.
A Vampire's Kiss. It should have been his character from A Vampire's Kiss. He just runs around going, I'm a vampire. Or it should have been his character from Bad Lieutenant. I know that's not a horror movie, but it just still should have been him.
Nicolas Cage from Color Out of Space. Like, wow, that's a deep cut, but no, alright.
I mean, that's at least a horror movie.
What if they
That's
got
true.
him from that movie Mom and Dad that he was in?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Have you seen that, Robert?
I have not.
It's not good.
It was
Oh.
decent up until the ending, and then the ending is just complete ass.
Oh.
Yeah, they just kind of throw their hands up in the air and go, I don't know, at the end.
I do think for Nicolas Cage in that game, his movie Mandy would have probably made the most sense. But I don't know what studio made that.
I feel like wasn't that just an indie film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the studio still made it.
Yeah, but I just mean it's probably easier to get something like that than it is if it was like a major.
Maybe. Yeah. I think that was like a Shudder exclusive.
I believe so.
I don't know why I said Shudder, like Shudder.
Shudder at the theater.
Oh, this film is gonna make you shudder. Oh, Jesus.
I'm just glad that he's past like having to make those hundreds of straight to DVD action movies, and now is just doing weird indie shit.
I love that for him.
My favorite indie weird shit, Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah.
Noir. Spider-Man Noir. No, my favorite weird indie thing, himself in
Indie hit Dead
The
by
Unbearable
Daylight.
Weight. No, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I mean, that movie was pretty good.
Yeah.
I still have to see it.
I forgot you weren't there with us.
Yeah,
when
it's
we
solid.
watched it.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
no,
one of the
it's
ones
pretty
I dipped out on.
Yeah, you're always dipping out on the good shit.
I'm always falling asleep. Getting loopy. What were we even talking about during Predators last
They
night?
can't tell you, you'll shut down again.
No, what was it?
We're talking about Elastigirl.
Yeah.
What?
I guess we'll fill you in later, Robert.
I'm trying to remember how Austin worded it. Palestinian jet pilot.
No, you're way off.
Am I?
Yeah. I guess the bit's over now.
I guess.
Oh.
Austin, it's Austin's bit. What?
No, okay, so and during the second half of Predators, I was getting really tired and I kept like nodding off. And there was one moment, I don't even remember how it came up, but Austin asked me something about Elastigirl from The Incredibles. And he just made this joke where he was like, "Oh yeah, did you know that before she was before they perfected the character, she was originally an Israeli fighter pilot."
Oh no, that's what it was. Hey, look, it's the sheriff.
Have we met?
And then I just
Oh my god,
respond.
it's Iceman.
Yeah, there he is.
Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look.
I don't trust you.
My mystery man, though.
I haven't seen the movie.
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Dorr.
The talk show host?
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
Yeah, he's like Cyborg Superman and Martian Manhunter.
I keep ending up in unexpected places.
He works at the Continental.
Like those strange markings that react to the light.
That's a different guy, no?
But it was originally supposed to be him.
Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
He's, he works for the Baltimore PD.
He's Zeus.
He was interviewed by Eric Andre and he smashed the desk.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
Like, I love that show, but that's the type of cringe humor that's like too uncomfortable for me to watch sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
What is this?
The Eric Andre show.
I mean, it did give us some of the best memes and
It's I don't know how you would feel about it, John. I just don't think it's exactly your brand of humor.
Yeah, it's cringe humor. It's probably not.
It's like cringe humor, but also very, very surreal.
Yeah. So, who killed Hannibal?
Hannibal.
I still don't know.
No, but he's had celebrities on to interview, and they don't really know what they're getting into.
Nope.
And so they had Jimmy Kimmel on one time, and they just made the studio like uncomfortably hot. And his chair was uncomfortable. He's just like, "What's going on here?" And then I think Hannibal was like combing his hair the whole time.
I think Eric Andre. He was on Hot Ones. That show one time, and he was like, "Yeah, after we had so many celebrities, and even in like the later seasons, not one ever did research and knew what they were getting into." Which makes it funnier and kind of weird, where I would think, if I were a celebrity getting booked on some talk show, I think I'd do like 5 seconds of research on it.
Just a little bit.
Just a quick Google, like, okay, what's the vibe? What? But
it's funny
like,
that
yeah, they
was
just
still happening into the later seasons.
Right?
Oh God.
And of course, some celebrities did play along and were a good sport about it. And got the joke. But I guess it just goes to show how many of those shitty, samey talk shows there were on at that time. Where it's like, yeah, which one? Yeah, they're like all the same.
They had no idea that they were gonna get fucked with.
Yeah. Oh God, it's the siren from that Alien trailer.
That took me a second.
I could have said.
We made it around to the other side, boys.
Like the chicken.
Around the other side, Alan Wake create.
The words resonated with meeting. Had I written this?
The other side, chicken cross 2 road. You right, Yoda?
My favorite thing, though, Robert, is the video where they put all of the words in the correct order. It's like, create a perimeter around the survivors.
I like how your Yoda sounds more like Bones.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a Jedi, not a doctor.
Good food. Mine.
He's Bones in City on the Edge of Forever when he goes crazy.
Mudhole, slimy. My home, this is.
Young Skywalker, out of your Vulcan mind are you? This is the real Star Wars and Star Trek crossover people have been wanting.
Hell yeah. Have you watched the new Red Media review yet?
I haven't yet, but I saw the notification for it and I got really excited.
What is it?
It's a new review on Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
On Peak, John.
With Rich and Mike.
Bad movie.
Fuck you.
The funniest and saddest thing about it is Mike doesn't really let Rich talk a whole lot until the last like 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good though.
Because Mike and Rich, that's the duo that talks about all the Star Trek stuff.
That's true. Well, because at the top they talk about how Rich was like a little salty because he wasn't invited on the first review.
The first one. Yeah, that was I think.
Canada guy.
It was one of the Canadian guys. I can't remember which one.
He said sorry. That's all I remember.
it is strange that it wasn't rich on that original video.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're talking about it now, which is cool.
I hope they keep... I want more Star Trek reviews from them. Like, do a top 10 TOS episode. Like, stuff like that.
They should. Because they already did one for TNG.
They did, like, 3 for TNG. They did top 5 that, like, spiraled into, like, a top 15.
Oh, I must
Nobody
not have seen
cares
all of them.
about Star Trek.
Fuck you, John. I do.
I care.
I care.
No, you can't even name your top 20 Star Trek shows. Get out of here.
Because I haven't seen 20. I don't think there are 20.
You haven't seen 20 Star Trek shows. You're a fake fan.
There's definitely less than 20. Unless you're being an old man, and by shows you mean episodes.
You gotta name.
I'm watching my shows.
A fan.
Oh my god, it's Hank
The
Henshaw.
dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across
Like
as
that John
outsider as
Travolta
a
movie?
dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view.
I
of the
can't
fan
talk
himself.
right now. I've got to poo.
To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Spring?
The Scary Door.
Tonight's cult
You're about to
classic episode.
enter the scary door. Oh no, it's the modern reboot. It's in color.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this the Misery episode?
This is the one where it turns out the guy at the diner is an alien. He's got a third eye.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman.
Can this just be the waitress lady from Friday the 13th Part 5?
Yes.
This is the waitress lady from earlier in the game.
And your destiny has
I know.
eyes like
I want a
sunsets,
Lana
beard
with
like
nothing on her.
mahogany-colored velvet. You don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress slash protector of the town of Night Springs.
Are you gonna play as her? Oh my god.
This better turn into some body horror shit.
Hottest spot in town.
This better just be a slice of life thing.
You like follow her home. She has like a sick dad she's taking care of. It gets really
Yeah,
sad.
just nothing weird about it. Just completely normal. Mundane.
Delicious special brew that only you know.
Why is he wearing a pink hat?
Of course. Who else wants to top up? Me. Right here, please.
Me?
I didn't do this the first time I played, so.
Will do. Let me just grab a
You
fresh
couldn't do this?
Weird.
No, I didn't do this. I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh. Okay, so this is new for you.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours.
No, I think John's going crazy.
For each other.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do. Ah.
That sounded more like Yogi Bear than Homer Simpson. I
Or
was about to say Horror
Mhm.
Simpson.
Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, here's your coffee. How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much? I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
You're humble too.
No wonder us regular folks can't keep up.
I too am extraordinarily humble. Yeah.
Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you want to do and do it. I believe in you. Wow.
I love how everybody looks up to this waitress.
They're all wearing pink.
No problem.
This is how she sees the world, I guess.
That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie!
Oh,
I need to clear the empty pie plates from the table.
Sound like some chapped lips.
You need some chapstick, Alan.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him? Oh, we have our own ways of talking. I saw in the
No. Wait.
Jeez.
Amazing. Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
Wow.
Tonight's diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Stupid door.
What
Go up.
can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's
I'm kind of busy here.
Oh,
I got orders to take.
in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Weird.
No time for that. I've got customers waiting.
Hurry up,
Exactly.
John. You got customers waiting.
What do you do?
Storage. Where the fuck is storage?
It's an authentic waitress simulator.
You better not crease any pages.
Yeah, so it's in here.
Oh god, she has a singing bass.
You give him the big mouth Billy Bass.
I thought we were gonna read all those.
Oh.
Well,
I actually do need to head out for a bit, but I'll
Okay.
be back. Don't worry.
good lord.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, what's wrong with her arm? She's a monster.
Well, given where we are, that wouldn't shock me.
Oh my god.
Storages? I'm confused. Yeah, this
So
is storage. Where the fuck is this book?
Your favorite writer whose voice you would
Oh god, no, it's not. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Please, my number one fan. You're the only one who can save me.
Oh, she is not well.
Don't worry. I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
What?
She just grabs a knife.
Scared what she is gonna grab.
There's just a chainsaw in here. I got my accessory.
My accessories.
Oh.
Oh god.
Needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12 gauge. Fully
This has gone off the rails.
extreme
Wait, is this?
call for extreme
Oh, this is the DLC.
action hunting rifle with a gorgeous
Oh, so did they just integrate it into the
I
main game?
guess so. That's why I didn't do this last time, because when I played this, the DLC
for
wasn't
a
out.
night out on the town with danger. There
I wish
was
I'd
no
known.
God. This is gonna get violent.
through the boatyard was the fastest way to
Oh god, can you shoot them?
in the woods
Oh, boo.
To the boatyard.
That's
What?
nuts.
This was my moment. My chance to save the rider and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Woo! You're gonna be way worse at it. What?
No, this is great.
I was
This is
leaving my old life
amazing.
behind. I could probably left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the rider.
Like a locked door, apparently.
Shit, it's locked. Oh my god.
I was gonna do the DLC. I didn't realize it was integrated into the.
Yeah, like the Catwoman stuff in Arkham City. Kind of like that.
No.
Now, who the heck is that?
Who the fuck are you?
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
Who are
What?
you? And why
Aaron Taylor Johnson?
slightly less handsome version of my rider?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but I can't
Seems
be
legit.
perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
No more books.
But you're his
Brother.
brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn
Yeah.
for movie nights.
He
No.
had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what
I
they
need to
say,
use that line like in real life where he had his chance for popcorn and movie nights.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with
Oh
this.
my god.
I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army.
Oh no, now she's quoting Batman.
Hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have love.
I have the power of love.
Oh, is that right? Well, you're gonna need more than your feelings if you want to stop all of us.
Oh, god, jeez. Holy Jesus, goddamn, holy Jesus, jump Christmas shit.
My writer's book.
Jesus.
Oh god.
With you guys.
This is amazing.
So don't mess with me. I'm fresh out of bullets.
Oh god.
Oh.
Ooh.
Love never gives up.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books.
You're dodging too early, John. Headshot. Hell yeah.
so gonna get copyrighted for this, but it's so worth it.
Oh, why did Noah miss the best part?
I know! He's gonna be so mad.
It literally went up to an 11 like the second he left. He's like, oh, this is kind of a low-key, kind of weird part, nothing's happening.
Guessing we follow the fire.
The twins' motorcycle had left tracks.
The fire rises.
I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my rider.
Those aren't even tracks, it's just a trail of fire.
Like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits.
Oh god.
All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee.
It's like if Annie Wilkes was in Twin Peaks.
By the untimely death of my spouse.
This is giving me a lot of Twin Peaks vibes. Ow!
Ow! Oh my god.
I'm reloading, leave me alone.
Me and my writer.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Hungry.
Ow!
It's bullets o'clock.
Work shed.
I need to fill my gun up.
I just love that these are all people that want to stop Alan from mining. In whatever fucked up fantasy
Nightmare world.
Yeah. Dismemberment physics.
We did it. We saved the town.
But we haven't saved Alan.
My writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother. He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
You're thinking of an onion, sweetheart.
Robert.
All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over the city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in sad state, this city of mine, but she was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside that pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up at me. His booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You? He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a 6-shooter with slugs, big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of his holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him. Not when I was so close. He had info I needed. The address of the last stop for this train called Revenge. So I soaked in whatever air I could and took off after him. Through the twisting maze of alleyways. 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. You got me? I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe! I cut up to him, and he was dropping down the other side of the chain-link fence. Like that movie, Taken 3. He sneered, teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat and biting at his skin. The pain was welcome.
Well, I was anticlimactic.
There's probably more, but I don't want you to have to read a whole other page like that.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Hello? Hello? That doesn't sound like Alan.
I'm here! I've come to save you!
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through big poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs. Where are you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
Ooh, you're starting to peeve me off, mister. Where is my rider?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach.
Brothers, oh.
First, he kidnaps my rider. Then he calls him a tea drinker.
That's the worst crime of all.
I was going to go to that
racial slur or
and give this
something.
jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
I mean, have you drank tea?
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
I prefer coffee, but
Take the shot.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is he?
Where is my rider?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush
he's...
your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
Tell me, or
You're
else.
going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
Oh God.
You asked for it.
I'm gonna keep nagging.
You're rude. You have no manners. Your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal.
God, this is like when that chick told off Freddy in Freddy vs. Jason.
You were trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop.
It's hard to watch.
Like being seen. Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was
What?
just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
No.
Here we go.
Oh god.
Even with my famously keen perception.
I forget. Was she in the first game?
Yeah, she's the one that drugs you and Barry.
Oh, well, that's not cool.
Her fault. She was possessed.
The more we get in this lady's head, I don't believe you.
Had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
Oh god.
Ow.
Shotgun she has is amazing. Ow! Stop that!
Stop.
Dude!
Not cool, bro. I sure do love killing. That guy was just standing there.
What's gonna attack me?
You don't know that.
They all were going to attack me.
Oh my god.
I
It's a
knew
Patronus.
you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred
Oh,
for
she's
me
gonna
is as
fuck that deer.
inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
Well, that just happened.
Believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a.
So that Noah doesn't miss too much more, I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break.
Sound good?
We'll be back, folks.
Hello. And he's back. You're back, Noah.
A bean!
We're live.
So?
You missed the
You
most
missed some
insane
wild
section of this
shit.
game.
I saw a little bit. I saw her pull out a gun. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so she's like, I gotta go get my supplies, and you just open this room, and it's a fucking armory in the back of the diner.
Yeah, I
keep
saw
him on the
that.
kitchen. So yeah, she went on a shooting spree and then just talked to a talking deer with Alan's voice.
Oh, hell yes.
And
Yeah.
you missed his semi-evil twin brother.
Yeah,
Right,
somehow
so
we
this is-
started the DLC.
So this is the DLC, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Somehow the DLC returned.
And the game crashed.
Something.
It's all part of the game.
Oh, fuck.
No, it's super meta. It's all part of the experience.
I had to reboot the game.
Blame Noah for leaving.
How did that happen when it was paused for so long?
Continue. If you dare.
I can't do an evil laugh that well.
Even with my perception.
Here we go. You like this music?
Hell yeah.
Wait, who is she shooting?
People.
These are people that have teamed up with Alan Wake's evil twin to stop him from writing
They're-
another book.
They're the
God.
haters, Noah.
This is my favorite Twilight Zone episode. People said that the Jordan Peele era was bad. I don't believe them.
Do you like this music choice?
Oh, it's rocking.
Sounds pretty groovy.
It's rocking like docking. Robert, can you look up stuff about docking for us?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I need you to read the Wikipedia page.
Damn it.
As of Mick Brown's retirement from the band in July 2019, Don Dokken is the only remaining original band member. Brown's vacancy was filled by B.J. Zampa of House of Lords fame.
Nice. Okay, thanks for that, Robert.
Studio albums: Breaking the Chains, 1981, credited to Don Dokken. Breaking the Chains, 1983, re-recording. Tooth and Nail, 1984. Under Lock and Key, 1985. Back for the Attack, 1987. Dysfunctional, 1994. Shadowlight, 1997. Erase the Slate, 1999. Long Way Home, 2002.
That was their reboot album.
Delta Pay, 2004.
Okay, you can stop now.
Lightning Strikes Again, 2008. Broken Bones, 2012. Heaven Comes Down, 2023.
Oh my god, there he is.
It's Bambi.
His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
Why a deer?
Is this the backstory of the deer Ellie shot in The Last of Us?
Yep.
My writer believed in me.
Do you think these games could be in the same universe as The Last of Us?
Yes.
Yes.
Bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into.
What do you think Alan Wake is doing in the apocalypse?
He's writing, duh.
To be mine, always and forever.
Who do you think writes
Would
all
he
those notes you
survive?
find?
I was the only one who could
Oh, it's
save
Alan.
and the very soul of literature from these evil haters.
Alan.
All art rested.
Why'd you say that like Arnold?
Alan.
Alan, you son of a bitch.
Grow yo.
If you do not answer my prayers, then
Ouch.
to hell with you.
Okay, Noah, here's evil Alan Wake.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid
Oh
to
my
get
god,
own
he's got
No,
short
it's his.
hair.
It's his semi-evil
God.
twin brother. Oh, God.
Oh, is
What?
he a wolf?
Oh, jeez. Oh. New plan. Run away. Nice. Kick him ass.
Get him now.
Take the shot.
Damn it.
This is sexual harassment here, and I don't have to take it. No.
Rob? My gun's hungry. Okay.
My guns are hungry.
That is why we bring guns.
Oh, your achy breaky heart.
Tiny little pieces
What the
of
fuck am I supposed to do?
Shoot 'em.
I don't know. Yeah, do that.
If only there was a way. cover.
They cover behind the bush.
That's not really a good option.
Who are you to judge? Oh, you can shoot the pink lightning. So Noah, what episode of Twin Peaks is this one like?
This is kind of like the season 2 arc where James runs off on his motorbike and has an affair with an older woman. You don't know what any of that means, but John does.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounded pretty self-explanatory to me.
You don't know who James is.
James Marsden, yeah. And then he got cut.
Oh, no.
What? He does in every movie he's in.
James Marsden would probably be cucked by James from Twin Peaks. Alright, you got a plan?
He is part of the plan.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him,
Shoot him.
I'm afraid to get my hands dirty.
Ah.
Complicated.
So, Noah, can you clarify something for me?
Yes.
Twin Peaks. So, does Lynch, like, get fired midway through season 2, or does he just leave and then he comes back at the end? Like, what was going on there?
So what happens is, at the beginning of season 2, the studio was pressuring them to reveal the killer, the person who killed Laura Palmer. Yeah. So Lynch never intended to reveal the killer, like at all in the series, because he just wanted it to be an exploration of the citizens of Twin Peaks, and yeah, an exploration of grief and how her death affected everyone else. So he had no intention of revealing who the killer was, but the other creator, Mark Frost, was kind of like, hey, I think we owe it to the audience to reveal who the killer is at some point. So they had a big creative difference in falling out, and Lynch just left of his own accord. I don't think he was actually fired. I'm pretty sure he just chose to step down. But then, yeah, he comes back and directs the final episode of season 2, which is batshit insane.
and then he does Fire Walk With Me after?
Yeah.
Yep. And I don't think Mark Frost is really that heavily involved with Fire Walk With Me.
Yeah, I just heard that show takes kind of a nosedive once Lynch leaves.
I think I was being generous.
So when, without spoiling it, like when do they reveal her killer? Like when in the season does
so that
finally happen?
I don't remember the exact episode number, but it's early on.
That's just weird from the perspective of a TV show. Like even if Lynch quits over that, you think you'd push that to the finale.
No, because it's like not even halfway through the season when they reveal it.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
It's very strange.
You know, for old school television. Like, typically a studio would want to stretch that out.
Yeah. So, for as bad as it gets after he leaves, there's some subplots I do like and I do enjoy. There's stuff about season 2 that I do like. I don't think it gets completely unwatchable like a lot of people do.
That's a glitch, right?
Looks like it.
Or is it getting that trippy and weird? I mean, exploit it. Go for it.
Yeah, see if you can beat it.
Oh, and hi, Jared. How's it going?
Hello, Jared.
This got way easier.
But
get back here,
I don't.
You bastard. Get him, John.
Season 2 a little bit.
Oh no, he's stuck. This is amazing.
Get him while he's down.
This is hard to watch.
No, it's easy to watch. I don't know.
This might not work. He's looking like a cold sponge.
I don't think he's getting any weaker.
I mean, he looks pretty dead to me. That was amazing. That is YouTube short worthy. Oh god. Just look at the brick wall.
His head's like faced into the wall.
Yeah, I mean, just explore. Why not?
Let's take a look at these trees. Let's go inside the house. Oh.
Do you want to leave? You'll lose all your progress.
But anyway.
So, is there like a fan consensus of like, okay, you should just stop watching the show at this point and just skip to Firewalker? Or do you kind of need to watch all of it?
No, because now we have a season 3.
I would say you need to watch all of it. I'd say tough it out through the really bad subplots, but like I was just saying, I don't think it's completely unwatchable. There's some subplots that are pretty good, and then the main conflict with Dale Cooper, the main character, is actually pretty interesting because then you start to learn more about him and his backstory.
Half of season 2 is god awful, but it's so god awful that you're not going to want to stop watching it. You can't believe it.
Yeah, some of it is just so fascinatingly bad too. So I'd recommend just watching through all of it.
Can I tell you about one of the subplots because I still can't believe it's real?
Go for it.
Alright, so one of them is about this like 30 or 40-year-old woman who gets like brain damage and becomes convinced that she's a high schooler. And the entire town just plays along and like lets her enroll in high school and start dating boys in high school. But she's like 30 or 40. It's
They're
broken again.
Probably underage. Yeah. But I will say the first chunk of episodes in season 2 leading up to the conclusion of all the Laura Palmer stuff is it's maybe my favorite run of episodes in the show. So season 2, it's more has its ups and downs than it is straight up bad.
Gotcha.
The hearts.
Jared really liked Eraserhead. I wish I did.
Gareth, if you like Eraserhead, there's an episode in season 3 of Twin Peaks that you're really gonna dig.
God's sakes.
First, you attack the heart. The heart.
What?
My motorcycle is also a werewolf. That needs to be somebody's motto.
It needs to be a t-shirt. I do love that this is where the game decided to jump in difficulty.
Ah!
Come on.
You can do it. Oh my god.
Gotta put more bullets in.
John hated
Oh. Oh, look at him.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
Gladly.
I'm not going to kill you.
It's not that kind of show.
You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Anthony. I don't.
I don't know.
No.
You can have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me.
You want me to fuck you?
Full service, just like Susan.
Oh, what have I done?
Susan.
Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend.
No one will know. Get your clothes off.
Look at my poster crash.
Oh
god. It's still going.
This is technically a spoiler for places I will be later in the game.
No, it's not.
Me and my writer. I need to fill my gun up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Bullets o'clock. Oopsies. Can't forget the bullets.
Good for you.
Numerous typos. Kind of like how at the beginning of the first game, there's that shadow guy that was insulting his writing.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Remember?
You didn't remember the first
Remember?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was only 5 years ago. When we played it. You don't want us to read the
fire.
hair and beard regimen.
The audience can pause, they can read it.
We did it!
And there he was. After
Yeah.
all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff.
Are you getting
He
emotional,
told me
Robert?
all the sweet things I've been waiting a lifetime to
So
hear.
beautiful.
I saw myself reflected in his
Yeah,
eyes.
it's pretty
Always
pretty
be at
effective.
his side, to inspire and protect him.
Whoa, whoa,
He
whoa.
needed me
Whoa.
now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
Stephen King reference.
A fan and the object of her joy come together.
Well, that was a weird episode of Night Springs.
A happy ending.
No, I thought it was good.
But his happiness.
I don't believe the haters.
The old show was better.
The old show might be better, but the new show has its merit too.
Night Springs.
I think so.
When you're supposed to watch Fire Walk with Me after season 2 of Twin Peaks. Do not watch it with me.
Yep.
Watch it between episode 5 and episode 6.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, what? Is this like one of those bad Bond songs?
What a like weird transition from the TV to back to the subway.
Well, back to this level.
Platform were closed.
Anyway, back to this boring shit.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
I feel like Batman's about to walk out of the shadows.
I'm vengeance. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station.
You drew a dick. It's fine.
Think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a...
Okay.
Don't interrupt me.
The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Are you confused yet, Noah?
That looks weird.
Glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
It's a lot of ketchup.
The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
Last.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Like that Star Trek movie.
Beyond. My favorite Star Trek movie.
Star Trek Beyond is pretty good.
Yeah.
No.
It's not my favorite, but it's good.
The one with Peter Weller, Into Darkness. That's your favorite.
What?
Yeah. Peter Weller was RoboCop.
Yeah. He wasn't
Hey,
James T. Kirk.
Hey, Grandpa, time to put you in the home.
What do you mean? He was RoboCop.
No, that was William Shatner.
I'm a robot and a cop.
Come with me if you want to live.
That's Terminator.
He's having a crisis.
There's no fate but what we make.
That's a different guy.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Yes, you can finish that phrase.
That was like some Splinter and TMNT too.
Coming to a decision.
Your move. Free.
Burp.
Such sad boops. The walls were covered in graffiti.
It means something.
I had to write it all down. My every step sounded like a video game sound effect.
Burp. I needed somebody to boost me up.
Unfortunately, this wasn't an Uncharted game, and I had no one.
Okay.
I don't know how to climb like Nathan Drake does.
Find Alice.
That was the first game.
It could not be opened on the side.
It had some kind of locking mechanism in the doorknob.
Some kind of mechanism that kept me from opening the door.
The door.
The door locks.
I had the map. Oh, that's right.
Ask and you shall receive.
Oh, yeah, we love to see it. All right, where are we? Exit to street level. Abandoned station. Oh, so it looks like I just don't need to come down here. Okay.
Looks like I have wasted my time.
Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't a waste of time because the map was down here.
Yeah, sure. Never mind, don't listen to me.
Yeah, fuck you, Nolan.
I'm being a negative Nancy again.
God, this is for the T-Rex.
Get him. Oh,
The story
flashlight?
determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Are you there, God? It's me, Alan.
What am I?
Well, that was a mistake. Note to self, don't go down there.
Don't walk through the weird zone.
Alan's
Unless you
journal.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Alan's
a minute. I read the map wrong.
Alan's journal. Ah, shit, dude. Get the hell out of there.
Why would he write that? It says, ah.
I must have died while writing it. Been Dallas. But when we finish this chapter, can we wrap it up?
No.
Robert's like, I gotta go to bed.
I gotta go.
The tunnels were a maze.
I'm
The
so
blood trail
sleepy,
led me on.
Audrey.
Noah, you couldn't stay awake for 2 movies last night.
It was even later in the night, to be fair. Also,
no, you are the last
Miss-
person.
No, come on, John.
I needed to search
Robert's
the
in an
tunnels for
earlier
further
time
visions.
zone than us. It's like
Inspiration for the
7
story that
p.m.
would
over
lead me
there.
deeper.
Yeah, I know why he wants to go. I'm
I
just,
had a new scene to
I've already
use,
bitched at
a
him
new
for
setting.
ditching us before.
Oh, you
I gotta watch The Last of Us tonight.
I changed the story.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's for the channel,
The dark
so
place changed.
Yeah.
he's actually justified, John.
As if he's not gonna watch it again tomorrow.
Jareth asks, what does the gold Twin Peaks box set contain?
That's a Noah question.
I don't even know the answer to that question. The gold one. Is that a
Noah,
Blu-ray?
why are you a fake fan?
A satanic
Hold on.
blood sacrifice.
Okay, I have to get to the bottom of this.
Twin Peaks Gold Definitive.
Yeah, I was looking it up.
This is a DVD
That might just be the show. Like the old
with all
the
29
old show.
episodes plus the original and European version of the pilot.
Yeah, so I think that's just the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, and it's on DVD.
On DVD.
I would get
I think there's a
I would
Blu-ray
get-
box set you can get that has everything now.
Yeah, no, I would get Twin Peaks the television collection.
Oh, but
which is
that's
the
still-
complete Blu-ray. Yeah, that doesn't include Fire Walk with Me. But there's a Fire Walk with Me Criterion you can get.
Okay, so that is like readily available, not like an out of
Yes.
print prototype thing.
Yeah, but
So,
unfortunately,
not like-
then you own Twin Peaks: The Return.
Fortunately, because that's the best season.
Yeah, no.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes, it is.
It's the worst season.
There's more than one.
It's the best season, and it's maybe my favorite David Lynch thing.
Oof.
Mario?
Yeah, I think it's probably his magnum opus.
Noah just
But
loves
there's-
having his time wasted.
I
It's
no,
not
I think
wasted
he likes
time if it's
interesting
entertaining.
experimental art.
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
John hates fun.
That's true. But there's stuff like the Cowboy Bebop show, which I have, but that movie's like impossible to get here.
Oh, yeah.
To see and understand it in order to change it.
Yeah, that movie is weirdly hard to find. I've seen it before, it's pretty good. And that one's not like a one that's set after the show or anything. That's like
Yeah,
in the
it's
middle.
yeah, it's in the middle somewhere.
It's like
my
a
understanding.
mid-roll.
Your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
Oh, okay, Jareth said cool. That's what he bought for like $5 10 years ago. So yeah, I mean, if that's your access to it, yeah, just watch through the show.
You can always pick up
Have
the
it.
Blu-ray later. What's that?
It's on Hulu though.
It might be on Paramount Plus.
Oof.
'Cause that's who owns the show. Paramount.
So what studio did the movie?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Criterion.
No, like who
Criterion
produced the
Films.
movie?
I wasn't being serious though.
It's okay, John. Full service. Oh, full stop.
Full stop. Just like Susan. Oh, New Line Cinema
Oh,
did Fire
Nice.
Walk with Me.
in the trailer for Lord of the Rings from the studio that brought you David Lynch's Fire Walk with Me. I'm Tolkien's vision.
Studio who brought you Nightmare on Elm Street and Fire Walk with Me. Yeah, that's who distributed it. The production company is CIBY Pictures.
Ah, yes.
I've never heard of them.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there.
I was lost in a subway. I didn't know what sandwich to order.
Did Deadline just have a stroke?
Yes. No, what are you talking about?
So, there's an article out about that actor, Nicky Cat, who just passed away, who was in a bunch of stuff. Not like a major star, but just character actors and lots of stuff. So the article is Nicky Cat tributes from directors Linklater, McQuarrie, Robert Rodriguez, David Gordon Green, Adam Goldberg, and more. But before you click on the article and you just see like the shortened headline, it's missing some commas, mind you. Nicky Cat, Linklater, McQuarrie, Robert Rodriguez, David Gordon Green, Adam Goldberg. And I'm just like, what? But
the names, what do they mean?
Like up top, like the first thing is Nicky Cat Linklater, comma.
Yeah,
like,
I just googled it
and
I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, Nicky Cat, Linklater, McQuarrie, Rodriguez. They're just listing names.
Do better, Deadline.
Yeah, that's strike 2, Deadline. First, you don't know who Val Kilmer's Batman look is.
Oh god, that was the worst.
I was about to say who he looks like, but that sentence didn't make any sense.
Do you know who Val Kilmer's Batman looked like?
Do you know what about Kilmer is? Anyway.
So, fun fact about Nicky Cat, he was both in Batman and Robin and The Dark Knight.
Uh-oh.
That's who
in
Dark Knight.
In Batman and Robin, he's Spike.
Who?
Remember Spike?
Yes.
I think he's just one of the background criminals. And in The Dark Knight, don't quote me on this because it might be confusing him with a different one. But in The Dark Knight, he was the SWAT member. I think he's Noah's favorite character. I didn't sign up for this guy. I think that's who he is.
Is he?
I hope, because I love that guy, and you hate him and are glad he's dead.
No, I'm not glad he's dead.
So screw you, Noah.
Wait,
I love that.
Which guy is it that Noah hates?
The guy in The Dark Knight during the Joker truck chase scene. Like there's a SWAT officer that will not stop talking.
I didn't sign up for this.
He's just like, what is that? What is that, a bazooka?
But yeah, I can't get
in the movie.
I think that's him. I'm not 100% sure.
I like to think it's the same character between.
Oh, he also had a.
and Robin.
Yeah, he also had a small role in Insomnia, so a little Chris Nolan regular.
Chris Nolan liked them.
making my way deeper into the story.
It's a tunnel, Alan. You're in a tunnel.
Every tunnel has a story. I'm uncovering this one.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
I did not sign up
through
for
the
this.
mountain. So many tiny lockers. So many secrets. Scratch! That's important.
Is it?
Yes. Oh! Hi. Back up.
The gun sounds like a drop of water.
Damn it.
Whale. Yeah.
He's respawning. It's kind of cool because it seems like they're incorporating the anytime you die into the narrative.
Yeah.
Because it's like he's kind of trapped in a loop. So it's like, I've been here before.
It's like that movie Groundhog Day.
The plot element I
Okay.
thought would drive the story.
So, as much as let's just call it here, because it is 11. I also want to watch The
Okay.
Last of Us.
Yeah, you're giving him shit earlier, and you're like, oh no, I want to go.
Yeah, fuck you, Robert. All right, chat. We will be back Thursday with Resident Evil Nemesis. Or no, sorry, we will be back Monday with a discussion about The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1, unless Robert's like, I'm tired.
I don't know.
And then we will be back Thursday with Resident Evil Nemesis. And Friday is Manhunter and Red Dragon.
Yep.
We will not be live next Sunday for Alan Wake 2 because WrestleMania. However, I may try to do it earlier in the afternoon, The Last of Us Part 2 stream. I am currently making my way through Grounded on Permadeath. Robert, Noah, if you see me on and you're free, just let me know. I'll pop into voice chat. Jared wants to know, besides The Last of Us and Daredevil, what shows are currently on? I don't have a fucking clue.
John, I was going to mention this earlier, but I just remembered this second. Apparently, Doctor Who Season 2 is starting.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't hear a fucking thing about it.
Me neither. Anyway, that's the one show I know that's on.
So apparently, yeah, there you go. Doctor Who.
Who?
Who? But we will see you guys Monday. Hopefully.
Bye-bye.